Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
Can you deal with that?
Shoots this one over to first, and that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch.
As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. There's 1-0 here in inning number 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. His first homer here in the series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shot.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Joe Smith takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Gary Sanchez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His second home run of the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology.
111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
And Logan Morrison. He'll start things out in the 6th for
Not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the...
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Pitch to lay off right there. You have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your...
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Reddick at the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo blast. The Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one. But boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His 2nd home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Chris Stavinsky enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Manny Machado now. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His 3rd home run of this series as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Strike him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep after that didn't work out.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. New York take a commanding 3-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Sonny Gray takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.